Hey, what's up everyone? This is Brandon from Top10Gamer.com coming at you today with a look at my favorite mice for MMO gaming. Like always, you can find the products in this video as well as a write-up that I do that shows all the research that I've come across and done in order to come to these conclusions in the description below. Several of you have given me a suggestion to put the products that I recommend at the beginning of the video, so I'm going to go ahead and do that in this video. If you disagree and you want a more informational approach to these videos, then let me know in the comment section below and let's have a chat about it. I'd love to know whether you guys would rather talk about what you should look for in a mouse first and then talk about the products, or just get right into it. Okay, so the first one on my list is the Logitech G600. Before I get too much into it, I just wanted to say that all the Logitech products that I've noticed lately are on deep discount. I think you can get the G600 for like $45 on Amazon, and the G700S right now is only $69.99. You know, I've seen that mouse before for nearly twice that price, so pretty good deals on Amazon right now if you guys are looking to get a mouse. Again, number one, Logitech G600. The reason for this is because this mouse just feels great overall. If you compare it with the Razer Naga of last year, not the 2014 one, but of last year, where the buttons were still flat on the Naga, this one it's just so much more comfortable. The buttons are raised and lowered in different places. It's got an Avago ADNS 9800 sensor with up to 8200 DPI. I'm not sure why you'd need that much DPI, but hey, you know, you can scroll really quickly. It's a good quality piece with a 6-foot long braided cable. I have seen some Logitech cables get braided in the past, so it's possible you'll come across that problem with this particular mouse. But overall, for 45 bucks, it's the best value MMO gaming mice on the market today, and for that reason is deserving of the #1 spot. At number two, we have the Razer Naga 2014. This is a lot just like the Logitech G600, but it's about twice the cost. Same sensor, same DPI, pretty much the same button layout. Actually, the Naga last year, it used to have different grips you could add to it, and this year they've gotten rid of that and just gone with a central ergonomic design. Where did they get that idea? From Logitech. So got to put the Naga at number two, and because of its copied configuration of the current Logitech model. But still, if you found it on sale, it has a little bit longer braided cable than the G600, and still is a really nice mouse. Number three is one that some people love and some absolutely hate. It's the Madcatz MMO gaming mouse. And the reason people love this is the functionality, and the reason people hate this is the functionality. There's just so many buttons, so many ways you can change it. Some people find it uncomfortable, but you know, they do have this thumb rest, and Madcatz says that they have what's called near fatigue-free gaming. You know, you can auto-lock the buttons. You've got as many programmable buttons as you'd want, and they're kind of dispersed all throughout the mouse itself. So unlike where you'd have everything just in a grid layout in the G600, this puts it all over the place, and if you get used to it, can be a really nice MMO mouse. The next mouse on my list is the Logitech G700S, which is typically around $100, which is why it's number 4, but right now it's $70. You know, you could even put this thing at number 1. I love how it feels in my hand. I love the wireless freedom. I love where the 13 programmable buttons are, and overall, it's just a great mouse. Whereas in FPS gaming, you might be worried about this being a wireless mouse, in MMO, the ergonomics and how this mouse works just really makes sense, and you could use it over super long gaming sessions. The next one I have on my list is the Razer Naga Hex, not necessarily considered an MMORPG mouse, more of a MOBA or ARPG mouse, just because it's got a 6-button configuration. But you know, it's really a good mouse overall because you could use it for FPS, in terms of the buttons. You know, again, not the most accurate for FPS, but you could use it for that. You can definitely use it for your MOBA games, like your League of Legends, and then you could use it for an action RPG like a Diablo 3. So really a good all-around mouse if you're looking for something that will work across multiple genres of games. Okay, my number 6 is the Corsair Vengeance M95, and this is an improvement over the M90 from last year. They've upgraded the sensor to an Avago ADNS 98 laser sensor, which gives you that 8200 DPI like you had with the Naga or the G600. The layout of these buttons is a little bit different. in terms of it's more spread out, kind of like other mouse, but it's completely unique to itself. In the M95, they have two different colors of this mouse that you can purchase. The black one is a rubberized one, and the white one is just like a shiny plastic. So I'm not sure why you'd go with the shiny plastic unless you just want to kind of feel like you're holding a stormtrooper's head or something. But this is a great mouse overall, and some people will prefer the layout of it over the other mice I've mentioned. Okay, the last mouse that I'm going to mention is the Genius Heli, I believe it's pronounced. It's a professional gaming mouse. It won some awards for design. This thing looks awesome. I mean, it's got 6 different LED lit areas and just some great features with it. It's got 6 4.5 gram weights, a gold-plated USB, 1.8 meter braided cable. So overall, just really great mouse with a lot of great features. The problem with it is comfort. You know, some people are okay with having this mouse. The buttons are laid out so perfectly. I love that. But the design of it, it's just kind of uncomfortable. That's all I can say about it. If you don't think it would be uncomfortable to you, then it's a perfectly good mouse to use. But overall, I'd probably steer away from this in favor of the other mice that we have on this list. But still a good entry-level mouse for Genius, which really hasn't competed with the other big boys in this market in a while. Okay, so the final option is just not to use an MMO mouse altogether. You know, sometimes the mice are just a little bit bulky for you, and because they've got to fit all these buttons in, especially the grid ones just can be a little bit high and uncomfortable at times. So another option is to use something like the Logitech G13 that has, you know, your 25 programmable keys right there. I use it for Battlefield 3, and I'm going to be using it for Battlefield 4 because it's got an LED screen and it's good for big hands. So again, there's another option. Okay, admittedly, an MMO mouse isn't for everybody, and some people can get along with using the mouse that they use for their FPS games and everything else, and use key bindings on their keyboard and do a great job, or use like a gamepad like the G13 or Nostromo and do just fine. So you know, if you want an MMO mouse, it's nice because it's all right there on your mouse, and it frees up your other hand to use your directional keys. But it's really up to you. Hopefully this has been a valuable review to you. If you have any questions or comments about the products that I've listed, then please ask me in the comment section below. You can ask the other viewers here. I get back to you right away. Like and subscribe to see more videos like this. Check out my website for the write-up and more research on these products, and we'll see you next time.